Welcome back to Millennial Fashionista TV. Today we're going to be creating this look right here. It's a very fall-inspired look with the maroon lips and the golden bronzy eye. I was looking through Pinterest earlier and I was just overwhelmed by the fall feelings coming through. I've been that way pretty much since July, but I'm really looking forward to the cooler temperatures. So I wanted to create this look for you guys. If you guys want to see how I achieved it, please keep watching. So I've already prepped my eyelid and put on my eyeshadow primer, and now I'm just going in with the Kylie Cosmetics Copper Cream Eyeshadow. I'm going to put this all over my lid. Be sure to use your fingers for this because it's a cream eyeshadow and the brush won't pick up any of the shadow. Now from the Morphe 35P palette, I'm going to go in with this brown right here and I'm going to apply this on the outer corner of my eye. And I'm just packing this on lightly, and I'll go in with a blending brush in a bit to blend it all out. But right now I'm just packing on the eyeshadow, and I haven't done my concealer, so I'm not worried about any fallout at this moment. I'm going to take a blending brush and just blend it. I'm going to go in with another eyeshadow because I want a more burnt orange look as opposed to this darker brown. And just blend it in. Circular motions. Just gonna add a little bit more. And the brush I'm using to pack on the eyeshadow is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Contour Brush, and it's E211. Now back to blending. Now to give my eye some of that reddish tint, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, and I'm going to go in with the color He Devil right here, which is this burnt orange. I'm going to use that same Urban Decay shadow brush to pack it on, and then I'm going to go in with the blending brush to blend it all out. Right now this is just for applying on the eyeshadow, and I'm just applying it in the same areas I applied the darker brown from the Morphe palette. Like I always say, since I haven't done my concealer, I'm not worried about having a crisp edge right here because I can clean all of that up with my concealer once I'm done doing my eyeshadow. For my lower lash line, I'm going to be using these two shades right here, and they're the shades Dirty Talk and Scorched. Right now I'm going in with the lighter color, the Dirty Talk, and I'm just applying that all over my lower lash line. Now I'm going in with the shade Scorched. I'm only doing the outer lower lash line right here. I'm just blending it toward the inner corner. And up. I'm going to take a little bit of that original orange color, the He Devil, and I'm also going to apply that right here. For my brow bone, I'm going to be using this beige right here. And once again, I'm using circular motions just to make sure everything is nice and blended. the colors seamlessly transition into each other. For my inner tear duct, I'm going to be using this shade right here, the shade Sunburst, and it's from the Anastasia Beverly Hills That Glow Kit. I'm also going to apply a little bit of that on my brow bone, just to brighten it up a tad. I'm gonna take my blending brush and just fade it out. And now that we're done with eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with my eye pencil, and this is the Mineral Fusion eye pencil. It's in the shade Rough. And I'll be applying this on my lower lash line and upper lash line. For mascara, I'll be applying the Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. And I'm only doing a coat because I'm going to be putting on falsies. So I'm just doing it so I can grab some of that excess shadow that fell on the lash and to darken them up a little bit. For lashes, I'll be putting on the Huda Beauty Samantha Lash. And I'll be using my Huda Beauty Lash Glue to do that. I always feel like I have more control when I apply my lashes with my fingers rather than a tweezer. But feel free to use whatever applicator you want, fingers or tweezers. And now for some mascara on the lower lash line, and then we can move on to face makeup. Now that we're done with eyes, we're going to move on to concealer, and I'm going to be using this Amazing Cosmetics concealer, and I have to say this is my favorite concealer at the moment. I used it years and years ago, and I don't know why I found myself gravitating, towards the Shape Tape or the NARS concealer, but now I've come back to this, and I have to say this is the best right now. Not a lot of people know about this cosmetics company, but I figured I'd share with the world because this concealer is very creamy and it has amazing full coverage. It can be a little oily, so you just have to make sure that you use a setting powder after you use the concealer, and a little bit goes a long way. As you'll see, I'm only going to use a little dab under my eyes, and that's going to be all the product I need because it does have such high pigment that you don't need a lot, because then it can look cakey and not very attractive. So I'm just gonna apply it here, and then the excess that remains on my sponge, I'm going to apply some on my chin and my forehead to highlight. I'm just using the same beauty sponge I used to apply my foundation. And now I can also cut that crease. And I don't know if I said this earlier, but the shade I'm using is the shade Ivory. One of the lighter shades, if not the lightest. But I'm definitely going for a brighter under eye today and a darker contour. So I want that high contrast, and I want my eyes to really stand out. I'm gonna dab it in the areas that I crease and move on to the next eye. Just going to apply a little more product to Get that cut crease that I so love. It broke out so much while I was in Cuba. Once I get off of my regular regimen and I'm not drinking as much water and not being as mindful about what I'm eating and drinking, it just goes downhill. So I wanted to film a video as soon as I got back, but my face was just too broken out and I didn't want to scar you guys. I'm just kidding, but I wanted to give my face a break, so I didn't wear makeup at all for 2-3 days since I got back, and now I'm back to the regular routine. It's starting to clear up. And now before I set, I'm going to do my contouring. And for contouring, I'm going to be using this Laura Mercier contour kit. And this is a cream contour kit, and I'll be going in with pretty much all 3 of the contour shades. I'll start with the lighter ones and then I'll work my way up to the darker ones, just because I'm scared to go in with the darker one first. But I know I want a deep contour, so I know I'll be definitely applying some of that deeper contour. Make sure you take the contour up into your hair and into your scalp, just so you can't see that difference between the lighter skin color of your scalp and your face skin color. I know it's a little weird, but trust me, you don't want to look like you have a mask on. I mean, you obviously can tell you have makeup on, but you want to have that effortless look. A little of the deeper shade. And I'm blending as I apply because this cream contour tends to dry up pretty quickly and I don't want to have streaky contouring, so I'm just blending as I apply it. And now some more blending to blend everything in. To set my under eye, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Lock It Brightening Powder, and it's in the shade Petal. And you guys already know. I mean, you already knew I was gonna do this, didn't you? Come on. Very consistent, am I right? I'm gonna get that smaller beauty blender. For setting my contour, I'm going to be using the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzer, and it's in the shade 102 Tantric. And to do this, I'll be using the Kat Von D contouring brushes. Well, it's one brush that has 2 ends for contour and highlighting. Easy peasy. And I'm using the angled side. And to cut underneath my contour, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D translucent powder. Get a little right there. And now for some highlight. I'll be using the Anastasia That Glow Kit. And I kind of will be doing a combination of all of the 4 shades you see on here. Just gonna grab my fan brush and just dip it in each of those shades. Ooh-wee. And now to blend everything, I'm going to be using my powder brush on my cheeks and just doing the circular motion so I don't have that strong contrast in between the highlight and the contour on the apples of my cheeks. And this had some leftover blush on it, so it does add a little pink, which I'm totally okay with. And now on to lips. So I'm toying around with using two different products, and I can't make up my mind. The shades are very similar, but the first one is the Kat Von D liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Vampira. And then I have this Milani Cosmetics lipstick, and this is in the shade Cabaret Bland. Not bland, blend. It is in the shade Cabaret Blend. And I think, because my lips are a little dry, and I've put on chapstick so much because they are so dry, I think I'm just going to stick with the regular lipstick. So I think we're going to do the Cabaret Blend. Why do I keep saying that? My goodness. It's the Cabaret Blend. I'm going to apply some more of my Tatcha lip balm, just to add a little bit of moisture. And then I'm going to contour my lips. So I'm going to contour my lips with the Milani lip pencil, and this is in the shade Sugar Plum. And this goes on super smooth. It is so easy. Oh, I love this shade. I'm so creamy. Good job, Milani, good job. Now to set everything, this is the final makeup look. It is probably the most perfect fall look out there. I love the combination of the maroon lips with the bronzy golden eye. You guys know I'm a sucker for the bronzy golden looks, but this is going to be perfect for those cooler October, November months. It's even a good look for Thanksgiving and pretty much fall, date night, anything you could possibly want. I just love this look so much, and I go back to it every fall. And I know it's August, but I'm really missing the fall months, so that's why I recreated this look. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe below. Till next time, kisses, besos, pupici. What's going on here? There we go.